CD Projekt Red did something almost unheard of in the industry this week. They announced a game, then released it a day later. I wish more studios did this to avoid long, drawn-out marketing cycles, but it does mean that there may be a few things that aren't clear or you may not know. Hopefully I'm able to answer that. I've compiled a list of 7 things you may not know about Gwent Rogue Mage that you probably should before jumping in. First, if you've been enjoying Gwent over the years or haven't played in a while but thought Gwent Rogue Mage is a good time to jump back in, you may not know that Rogue Mage is not free to play. While Gwent, like many other online CCGs, is available to download and play for free, Rogue Mage is not. It is a separate standalone download that will set you back $9.99 for the base game or $19.98 for the deluxe. Deluxe edition? Well, what's in that? I'm so glad you asked. The deluxe edition will get you the official soundtrack and 3 alternative skins for Alzur to use in-game, plus a few standard Gwent goodies, including the Yammerluck board, 4 Rogue Mage themed card backs, the first Witcher title, and 5 Ultimate Premium kegs, which will net you premium animated cards from any set. If you intend to play Rogue Mage on PC, though it is available on mobile devices, you can have that one for free, but don't want to download the GOG launcher, hey, I get it, I'm right there with you. You may have caught all of the original 151 when you were younger, but getting all these PC launchers under control is another kettle of magikarp. Well, good news. You won't have to deal with that for Rogue Mage, assuming you subscribe to the Church of Gaben. Gwent Rogue Mage is available on Steam. You're okay with the price, you're debating getting the deluxe edition for those sweet, sweet card backs. You're happy you can get it on Steam and eager to get onto the ladder. Hold it right there, dear viewer. If climbing the leaderboards is your dream, then you're gonna have a hard time, well, harder than usual, in Rogue Mage. This iteration of Gwent is PvE only. There isn't a ranked leaderboard or any PvP to speak of. This is purely you against whatever monstrosities CD Projekt Red concocted. And before you ask your friend to jump into the fray with you, it is also single player only. This one is all for you. Well, if you're not crushing your rivals online, then what are you doing? Gwent Rogue Mage is a roguelike. If you're familiar with Slay the Spire, it's like that in the Witcher world. If you don't know Slay the Spire or you're unfamiliar with roguelikes, this is a run-based game. You will attack the map and maneuver through different encounters to build a winning deck. If you fail on your run, you'll start again. So if repetition is not your cup of tea, this may not be the Witcher experience you're looking for. But if you enjoy theory crafting, deck building, and chasing that perfect run, you're in for a treat. If you've played some of the other Witcher spin-offs, you may think, oh, it's like that Thronebreaker game. You'd be forgiven for thinking that, but that's not the case. Where Thronebreaker was more of an RPG Witcher spin-off that handled its battles in Gwent, this is a Gwent game through and through. You won't be doing much RPGing. In Rogue Mage, you move from encounter to encounter, trying to better your deck until you either fail and have to start again, or reach that ever-elusive victory. And finally, if you've been enthralled in Witcher lore for years and want to sink your teeth into every bit of Witcher's story, you may find Rogue Mage lacking. While it is a single-player game and takes place in an exciting time in Witcherverse, this game is more about the gameplay and less about the narrative. That's not to say there isn't one, but it's more an excuse to move you along the map than enrich the world of Witchers. So, if you're longing for hours of dialogue and cutscenes, you won't find them here. What you will find, however, is an excellent roguelike deck builder. There you have it. 7 things you should know before buying Gwent Rogue Mage. I know many of these points can be seen as unfavorable, but my goal was to inform you about some aspects of the game you may not know. Rogue Mage was announced and released so fast that it's easy to miss important things about the game. As someone who enjoys CCGs casually, there was a lot of aspects I didn't know about the game that I thought would be important to share. The good news is that if you know these things and feel like this game is up your alley, as a Slay the Spire Monster Train Inscription veteran, I think you're in for a treat. I've only spent a few hours in the game, but I've really enjoyed what I've played thus far. CD Projekt Red has done a great job of bringing Gwent into the realm of challenging run-based deck builders. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you've enjoyed the video, please remember to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
All it's supposed to